Okay everybody, this is the complete transformation process for Generations 3 and 30 crosscut figure. Just a reminder, this is only the transformation process video and the review is separately uploaded. I'm going to give you as many hints and tips as possible because this guy can be quite tricky. Right, let's just move the arms up out of the way to the side, fold the guns back and just leave them in position, same as on there. Then if we draw our attention to the back, separate the whole back part off here, fold this right out of the way, and what this enables you to do is take the guns, if they're out, roll them back, and again make sure the roof is out of the way. It will slot down and click and hold them in place. Now what we're going to look to do is to bring the bonnet right up and over first. Before you click this back into position, take the head and fold it underneath, and you probably heard that clicking yourself. Then again, if you've got the shoulder cannons out, fold these up, same on the other side, fold it over, click it into position, and then just bring the front of the car up. Even though this is quite tricky in some aspects, it is basically just like a great big jigsaw piece, and what I mean by that you'll see right now. So while we leave all the back off, we're going to take the waist, we're going to rotate this 180 degrees like so, and this is pretty much what I mean about the jigsaw piece. Take the foot, fold it over, rotate it around, and you'll see it'll just slot into position like so. It's probably easier now if you actually take the feet as well and fold that over on itself. Repeat the same process on this side, fold this over, rotate it around, slot that into position and fold the feet over. Then what you probably want to do is hold at what would be just above the ankle and bend. Oh, you can see it does pop out, bend at this. Oh, that's because I'm reaching over. If you're by yourself, you wouldn't need to do this. If you're not reaching around a camera rather, just straighten the knee onto there. If you've got it in front of you, you can probably get away with just moving it yourself. So what I was doing is bringing this, there you go, folding it underneath, and as you see this time I didn't take the foot off. Right, so we're going to bring these back sort of, we've got everything sort of near enough ready in position now. What we've got to do, this is probably one of the trickiest little bits to be honest. See, you've got these silver tabs, if I just move these out of the way, and you've got to cut out right, can we see it? It's hard to see it in this light especially, but there you go. That's where it is. And to get this right, you've got to push the whole shoulders in first and foremost, like so, slot them pieces in, and then see the black part there, bend that over, otherwise this will not go in at all. So you're looking to get this tab into there. If you just try pushing the silver part, it won't go. You see what I mean about this? This needs to have lifted up a little bit to enable it to click into position like so. I'm just trying to keep the guns out of the way for now, so I'm going to show you what to do with them. So you can line that up, but the key is pressing this part in really tight so the black part moves away. Right, the fists are going to locate into where the feet are. So let's join this all up by the tabs on the back. Now, the best way to do this is to take this back, fold the roof part back first, then clip the windshield in. If you clip the windshield in first, it makes it easier. If you don't, that's better. It'll be quite difficult. So once the windshield is in, fold this whole bit back over, locate that down, and then again, like a jigsaw, this just folds down and around, clip the tabs into position like so. Same on this, that'll fold down, this will fold around, and again, clip it all into position via the tabs, and you'll know if it's right or not because you'll see underneath, yeah, the fists are pretty much going into there. Everything's nice and snug. And yeah, you've got a teeny little gap there, but that is just standard, and that is your alternate mode. Okay, so let's take him back to robot mode, and it's just a case of, I suppose, separating everything and folding it all back out. So take the doors, lift this up, and the windscreen, same principle on this side, lift it up out of the way, and then you might as well separate the whole front windscreen as well. What you can then do is bring this up and over, and literally cascade it over like so. Sometimes the guns pop up, don't worry if they don't, I'm just going to clip them back in just for now. Let's separate the front wings and front bumper like so, and separate the forearms from where they were attached into there. Bring these over, again I didn't mean for that to happen, but I've just folded it back in just in case. Separate that carefully like so. Now this is, I suppose, quite tricky, but we've already done it. So you're going to pull this out. These slot in and out, make sure they've pulled right out to give you that range of motion. And then if we draw our attention to the legs, we can bring the feet out of the way like so, fold the toes over and turn it round underneath itself like that. Same on this side. Now what we need to do is separate this and hold the back of the bumper and fold it over like so. So hold the back of the bumper, fold it over like so. Now you've got enough clearance to take the waist, and this is the waist, not the top of the thighs, and rotate it round 180 degrees. Once you've done that, there's the legs ready. It's just a case of sorting everything out at the top now. So bring the front down. This will slot into this gap here. Before you do that, bring the head around and all the way over, like so. Bring that into position. You'll see how that just rests in there. Then you can lift the arms up. You can separate the guns there. Same principle here. Bring the arms up, separate the guns there. Right, now the key to getting the back right, if you want to bring the guns out, which I probably should have done, let's bring them up and over. They will sit up over like so. Then it's a case of lifting this up, that'll line up, and again, bring this over to cover it out of the way. Bring the doors out to display if you want to, or indeed tuck them away. And then this next part again is entirely up to you if you want. If you don't want to, leave it as it is. If you do want to bring out the shoulder weaponry, just hold onto the top of the bumper like so and press that down. And there is crosscut in, not just in robot mode, but full armored up robot mode.